Ada residents and visitors who frequent Matthews Park this coming spring will be pleasantly greeted with smooth new road surfaces into and out of that popular area.
It's very high traffic, and especially in the summertime because of the Boys and Girls Club, the softball fields, the dog park. So this is a corridor that's used a lot. So it's one that was pretty high on the priority list, and that's why we're trying to get her done.
City crews are rebuilding the streets around Matthews Park with a combination of asphalt and concrete. This hybrid style has proven to be not only cost-effective, but also time-efficient. In many cases, utilizing both materials just makes the most sense.
This type of a project is a maintenance project, so to speak. So what we can do is we can come in here with some of our specialty equipment, take the old surface off, keep the good base underneath, and put a new surface on very quickly, as opposed to a complete rebuild where you have to dig the whole thing out, change everything out underneath. We're doing concrete in some of the stressor areas because it's a 90-degree curve, as you can see, and the heavy trash trucks that run through here, they would have a tendency to push the asphalt up. So in order to avoid that, we put a stronger material, in this case concrete, and that will avoid us having to come back so quickly and redo the asphalt if it were asphalt. Straightaways is fine because you have an even distribution of the weight of the vehicle. Now when they make a turn, that weight shifts and puts more weight on the outside of the turn, which causes asphalt to push.
The city's long-term plans, of course, include resurfacing or rebuilding as many streets as possible. The first steps involve working on major traffic arteries or primary roads that connect so motorists can enjoy smoother rides from one part of town to another.
The grid will join back into Oak, which is a fairly recent project within the last couple of years, where Oak Street was rebuilt from Main up to 18th Street. And what we're trying to accomplish here is join this all in, all the way up to 18th Street and over to Oak. We try to be as driven as we possibly can, but we have to recognize we're never going to finish. If we resurfaced all 160 miles of center line, by the time we finished, it'd certainly be time to start all over again.
A couple of years ago, the city contracted with a company to create a detailed inventory and condition rating of all the streets it maintains. This relatively new database helps guide city staff on prioritizing projects.
All the street ratings come into play with every project that we do. They tell us how bad, when they need to be replaced, or if they just need maintenance. And this is one of the ones that we were able to do a resurface maintenance program, which is a little bit more in depth than just a sealer or some kind of just small surface on top of that. So yeah, absolutely, the pavement condition index comes into play via that program every day on every project.
The recent construction activity near Matthews Park will complement another major reconstruction project currently underway. A primary east-west corridor on the city's southwest side, the 18th Street project is approaching the halfway point.
18th Street is a project that goes from the cement plant all the way down to Broadway. And we were able to get the stuff in front of the middle school done, up to Cherry Street, and we had to pick up and go someplace else. So soon we hope to get back onto 18th Street and continue that project in whatever phase that it takes to get us up to the cement plant.
None of the aforementioned projects would be possible without the community's support. Residents have made it clear they want smoother and safer roads, recently renewing a 3/4-cent infrastructure tax for a 5th term.
This is a Prop 1 funded project. Almost every street that we do is Prop 1 funded. Prop 1 makes us a viable, quick-moving public works division. Without Prop 1, we would have fewer than half the personnel that we do, certainly not near the equipment that we do. So it's on the voters and their progressive thinking that keep us going the way we're going, and we love it and we appreciate it.